Many people live their lives without ever considering the subtle hidden forces that shape their existence. They move through time, reacting to circumstance, desires, and expectations imposed by others, without understanding the deeper blueprint that governs their path. Yet, the moment of one's birth, the precise alignment of time, day, and cosmic energy, carries a map of potential, a silent guide to purpose, challenges, and strengths. Your birth date is not merely a number on a calendar. It is a reflection of the energies, lessons, and life paths that you are naturally aligned with. To understand it is to understand yourself. The first insight is that the energy present at your birth shapes your natural tendencies. From the moment you are born, the universe imprints subtle patterns upon your mind, body, and spirit. These patterns influence your instincts, your emotional responses, and the way you perceive the world. Most people ignore these patterns, believing that their life is random or determined solely by choice and circumstance. But those who study the alignment of their birth date recognize recurring themes in their life, challenges, gifts, and directions that, when acknowledged, guide them toward fulfillment. Ignoring this guidance is like sailing without a compass. Acknowledging it is like using the stars to navigate the vast ocean of existence. Your birth date also reveals your innate strengths. Each number, each alignment carries an energy that predisposes you towards certain abilities, talents, and inclinations. Some are naturally leaders, capable of inspiring others and taking decisive action. Others are healers, intuitives, and creators, able to sense patterns invisible to ordinary perception. Recognizing these strengths is not about arrogance, it is about alignment. When you act in accordance with your natural tendencies, effort becomes effortless, and life moves with a sense of flow. Most people struggle because they resist their inherent nature, attempting to fit into roles that are not aligned with their birth energy. Understanding the power of your birth date allows you to step into roles where your influence and effectiveness are magnified. Equally, your birth date illuminates your life challenges. The same energies that guide your strengths also present obstacles. Some are lessons in patience, persistence, or compassion. Some demand mastery over fear, emotional control, or discipline. Many people encounter repeated difficulties in life without understanding their purpose. These challenges are not punishments, they are markers pointing toward growth, refinement, and mastery. When you study your birth date, you can anticipate patterns, understand the lessons embedded in struggle, and approach difficulties with conscious awareness. Life ceases to be random chaos. It becomes a path, deliberate and instructive, where each trial is a teacher and each challenge a stepping stone toward your purpose. Your birth date also connects you to timing and cycles. The universe operates through rhythm, repetition, and alignment. There are moments of opportunity, periods of rest, seasons of growth, and times for reflection. Those who ignore these rhythms often expend energy at the wrong time, creating frustration, fatigue, and disillusionment. But those who understand the influence of their birth date can align themselves with cycles of energy, knowing when to act, when to wait, and when to prepare. The wisdom of timing transforms effort into effective action and struggle into natural progression. This awareness allows a person to move in harmony with the flow of life rather than against it. Another profound insight is that your birth date reveals your relationship with others. Certain alignments indicate natural compatibility, understanding, and influence in relationships, while others highlight friction, growth, and lessons in empathy. Most people navigate relationships blindly, reacting to emotion rather than understanding inherent tendencies. Recognizing the energies within yourself and others, as indicated by birth patterns, allows for conscious engagement. Conflict becomes an opportunity for growth, and connection becomes deeper, more meaningful, and aligned with shared purpose. Life is not meant to be lived in isolation. Understanding relational dynamics is a cornerstone of fulfilling existence. Your birth date also points toward your life purpose and contribution. Every person carries a unique imprint, a combination of strengths, challenges, and energies that signal where their greatest influence lies. Some are called to create beauty in the world, others are called to teach, guide, or heal. Some are drawn to innovation, strategy, or leadership, Most people wander through life, chasing goals imposed by society or comparison, without understanding their authentic path. Your birth date, when studied and contemplated, illuminates this path. It reveals the areas where your effort will resonate, where your work will be meaningful, and where your life will align with fulfillment. Purpose is not a societal expectation. It is the natural alignment of your being with the world around you. The subtle intelligence of numbers also plays a role. Numerology teaches that each day carries vibration, an energy pattern that influences thought, emotion, and action. The numbers of your birthday, month, and year interact in unique ways, producing tendencies, guiding behavior, and shaping destiny. These numbers are not deterministic. They do not eliminate free will. Instead, they illuminate tendencies, point toward potential, and reveal patterns that, when recognized, empower conscious action. Ignoring this information is like walking a familiar forest blindfolded. Acknowledging it allows one to navigate the terrain with clarity, confidence, and alignment. Meditation and reflection on your birth date deepen this understanding. By quieting the mind and tuning into your inner awareness, you can perceive patterns that are otherwise obscured by the noise of life. The birth date serves as a map, but meditation allows the traveler to see the path. Insight emerges. What challenges are lessons, what strengths are tools, and what moments in life are opportunities for growth. Conscious reflection turns ordinary understanding into living wisdom, guiding action, choice, and awareness. Those who meditate on their alignment with their birth energy discover not only purpose but the clarity and serenity to navigate life with intention. Life purpose, revealed through your birth date, is not merely career or achievement. It is the alignment of your being with the flow of existence, where your energy is most effective, your lessons are clear, and your contribution resonates. Most people chase external markers of success, unaware that fulfillment comes from alignment with inner truth. Understanding your birth date allows you to step into roles, practices, and relationships that are in harmony with your innate blueprint. Effort becomes aligned with energy, struggle transforms into growth, and life becomes a conscious expression of purpose. In conclusion, your birth date is far more than a calendar reference. It is a window into your life's blueprint. It reveals natural strengths, challenges, cycles, relationships, and ultimately, purpose. Most people move through life without this awareness, reacting blindly to circumstance, desires, and societal expectation. Those who study and contemplate their birth date, however, gain insight into themselves, their potential, and their path. They learn to act with intention, embrace challenges as teachers, align effort with cycles of energy, and navigate relationships with understanding. Life ceases to be random or chaotic. It becomes purposeful, intelligent, and profoundly meaningful. To truly live aligned with your birth energy is to live with clarity, awareness, and mastery. It is to recognize that you are part of a greater pattern, and that your actions, choices, and energy are most powerful when they are in resonance with your natural blueprint. Those who embrace this understanding discover the path to fulfillment, contribution, and authentic life purpose, a path illuminated by the subtle, guiding force present from the very moment of their birth. Most people go through life unaware of the subtle, guiding forces that shape their destiny. They drift from moment to moment, influenced by external circumstances, desires, and the expectations of others, never pausing to consider the deeper patterns that govern their existence. Yet the moment of birth, the precise day, month, and year, is imbued with profound energy. This energy carries patterns, tendencies, and potential that quietly influence every aspect of life. The challenges one faces, the relationships one forms, the opportunities one attracts, and the purpose one is called to fulfill. Understanding the energy contained in your birth date is like unlocking a secret map, revealing pathways that otherwise remain hidden, showing where effort will flourish and where resistance is likely. To live fully aligned with this knowledge is to awaken to your own power, clarity, and potential. The first truth is that your birth date reveals your intrinsic nature. From the very moment you are born, your consciousness is influenced by the alignment of time, numbers, and cosmic energies. These forces shape your tendencies, instincts, emotional responses, and the way you navigate the world. Many people live in opposition to their natural tendencies, pushing against their innate design in pursuit of societal expectations or external definitions of success. The result is struggle, frustration, and a sense of misalignment. When you understand the energy of your birth date, you begin to see patterns in your behavior, preferences, and reactions. You discover why certain paths feel natural, while others create tension, and you gain the ability to align effort with your deepest nature. This alignment transforms life from a struggle into a flow. Your birth date also illuminates your strengths and gifts. Every number carries a unique vibration, and these vibrations interact to form a blueprint of your capabilities. Some are naturally drawn to leadership, able to guide and inspire others. Others are intuitives, creators, or healers, gifted with sensitivity and insight. Still others possess endurance, analytical skill, or strategic vision. Most people discover their strengths only through trial and error, often taking years to recognize their true gifts. The birth date acts as a guide, revealing potential that may be dormant, waiting for conscious recognition. When these innate abilities are aligned with action, effort becomes effortless, progress accelerates, and life feels meaningful. Ignoring these natural strengths results in wasted energy, frustration, and repeated failures. Equally important is the understanding of life challenges. The same energy that gives you strengths also shapes obstacles. Some challenges are lessons in patience, discipline, or humility. Others demand mastery over fear, emotional control, or decision-making. Most people encounter recurring difficulties without understanding their purpose, interpreting them as random misfortune. Yet these challenges are markers along your path, pointing toward growth, refinement, and alignment with your purpose. By understanding your birth energy, you can anticipate patterns of struggle, approach obstacles with clarity, and transform hardship into opportunity. Life becomes a conscious journey where challenges are teachers rather than burdens. The energy of your birth date also reveals timing and cycles. The universe operates through rhythm, repetition, and alignment. There are periods of growth, seasons of preparation, moments of action, and times for reflection. Ignoring these natural cycles often leads to wasted energy and missed opportunity. Those who understand the influence of their birth date learn to align their actions with these cycles, applying effort when it is most effective and resting when energy is naturally low. This awareness of timing amplifies the results of effort, turning small, strategic actions into monumental outcomes. Life ceases to feel random or chaotic, and you begin to move in harmony with the flow of existence. Another profound insight revealed by your birth date is the understanding of relationships and interactions. Some people are drawn naturally to your energy, fostering cooperation, understanding, and harmony. Others present friction, tension, or lessons that must be learned through interaction. Most navigate relationships reactively, unaware of the subtle energies shaping connection and conflict. By studying the vibration of your birth date, you gain insight into compatibility, influence, and relational dynamics. Conflict becomes an opportunity for growth, while connection becomes deeper and more meaningful. Life is a network of relationships, and awareness of the energies involved allows you to move consciously, creating alignment rather than chaos. Your birth date also provides a window into life purpose and contribution. Every person carries a unique combination of energy, strengths, and challenges, pointing toward where their greatest impact can occur. Some are called to create beauty, inspire others, or teach. Some are drawn to leadership, strategy, or innovation. Others are healers, counselors, or visionaries. Most people wander through life, chasing goals imposed by society or comparison, without ever discovering what resonates with their innate blueprint. Studying your birth date reveals the areas where effort produces the most significant effect, where influence is most natural, and where fulfillment can be found. Purpose is not defined externally. It emerges from the alignment of your being with the forces present at your birth. The study of numbers and vibrations in your birth date, often referred to as numerology, provides profound insight into personality, destiny, and opportunity. Each number carries a specific vibration, influencing thought patterns, emotional tendencies, and behavior. These numbers do not dictate free will. They reveal potential and patterns that, when recognized, empower conscious choice. Ignoring these patterns is like wandering through a forest blindfolded. Awareness of them illuminates the path, allowing you to navigate life with clarity and purpose. The numbers guide action, reveal lessons, and illuminate pathways that resonate with your authentic self. Meditation and reflection are essential tools for interpreting the energy of your birth date. It is not enough to intellectually understand numbers or vibrations. One must internalize their meaning. By quieting the mind and tuning into inner awareness, you perceive the subtle patterns of life that are otherwise obscured by distraction and chaos. Meditation allows the energies of your birth to become conscious guides, illuminating strengths, challenges, and opportunities for growth. Insight emerges. Which experiences serve your purpose, which lessons must be embraced, and which energies require balance. Reflection transforms knowledge into wisdom and awareness into conscious action. Your life purpose, revealed through your birth date, is not merely about career or achievement. It is the alignment of your entire being, mind, body, emotion, and spirit, with the flow of existence. Fulfillment arises not from external approval, but from acting in resonance with your inherent nature. Understanding the energies at play allows you to step into roles, practices, and relationships where your influence is maximized and your contribution is meaningful. Effort aligns with energy, struggle becomes growth, and life becomes a conscious expression of your purpose. Most people chase external validation, unaware that alignment with their birth energy is the true source of satisfaction. In conclusion, your birth date is far more than a numerical marker. It is a reflection of your inherent energy, tendencies, challenges, and potential. It illuminates strengths that can be harnessed, challenges that guide growth, cycles that dictate timing, and relationships that shape experience. Most people navigate life blindly, reacting to circumstance and external expectation. Those who study and contemplate their birth date gain insight into themselves, their potential, and their purpose. They learn to act with intention, embrace challenges as teachers, align effort with cycles of energy, and navigate relationships consciously. Life becomes deliberate, harmonious, and profoundly meaningful. To live in alignment with the energy of your birth date is to awaken to your potential, to recognize patterns that guide growth, and to act with clarity, intention, and mastery. Those who embrace this understanding step onto the path of fulfillment, contribution, and authentic purpose. They discover that life is not random, and that every challenge, every talent, and every relationship is an integral part of the journey designed uniquely for them. Awareness of your birth energy is a key. It unlocks the door to self-knowledge, conscious action, and a life fully aligned with the extraordinary potential embedded at the moment of your birth. Many people live their lives without understanding the invisible forces that shape their destiny. They are caught in the rhythm of obligation, desire, and external expectation, moving from one task to another without pausing to reflect on their true path. Yet the precise moment of birth, the day, month, and year, carries profound significance. Embedded in this moment is a map of energy, a blueprint of potential, strengths, challenges, and life purpose. This blueprint is subtle, quiet, yet undeniable. It influences the way you perceive the world, how you respond to challenges, the opportunities that appear in your life, and the relationships that shape your journey. Understanding the energy of your birth date is like discovering the hidden language of your soul, a guide that shows where to focus effort, how to navigate obstacles, and where to align your life with true purpose. The first insight is that every individual carries a natural imprint. From birth, the energies present in the cosmos interact with your being, shaping your tendencies, instincts, and inclinations. Some are naturally creative, inspired, and visionary. Others are analytical, disciplined, or strategic. Many are emotionally intuitive, able to sense the unseen currents of human experience. Most people spend decades unaware of these tendencies, attempting to live in opposition to their natural design, leading to struggle, frustration, and confusion. The birth date serves as a mirror, reflecting your inherent blueprint. It reveals your innate abilities, the energy you were given, and the way the universe intended for you to express it. Alignment with this knowledge transforms effort into flow, struggle into growth, and existence into purpose. Your birth date also illuminates your unique strengths and gifts. Every number, every alignment carries vibration, a pattern that predisposes you to certain capabilities. Some are born to lead, inspire, or guide others. Some are gifted in healing, creating, or nurturing. Others excel in strategy, discipline, or problem solving. Most discover their gifts only through trial and error, sometimes too late in life to maximize their potential. Understanding your birth energy allows you to recognize these gifts early, cultivate them, and deploy them consciously. Strength aligned with purpose is powerful. Effort directed against natural tendencies is exhausting. The wise understand the distinction, learning to work in resonance with their inherent energy rather than against it. Equally significant are the challenges encoded within your birth date. Every energy carries polarity. Strengths are paired with lessons, and gifts with obstacles. Some challenges test patience, emotional resilience, or discipline. Others demand courage, integrity, or the refinement of perception. Most people encounter repeating difficulties without understanding their purpose, viewing them as misfortune rather than guidance. These challenges are signposts, guiding you toward growth and alignment. They indicate areas where mastery is required, where energy must be refined, and where life lessons are concentrated. Awareness of these patterns allows you to face struggle consciously, transforming adversity into insight and frustration into wisdom. Your birth date also reveals the timing of opportunities and growth. Life unfolds in cycles, patterns, and rhythms. There are moments of expansion, periods of preparation, seasons of challenge, and intervals of reflection. Most people ignore these natural cycles, expending energy when conditions are unfavorable, and missing opportunities when alignment is optimal. Understanding your birth energy allows you to recognize timing, to act with intention, and to align effort with natural flow. When action coincides with cycles of energy, the effect of effort is multiplied, and the path forward becomes smoother. The awareness of timing transforms life from struggle into natural progression. Another profound aspect of the birth date is its influence on relationships and interpersonal dynamics. Some connections will naturally flourish, others will present friction and lessons. Understanding the vibration within yourself, as reflected in your birth date, allows you to navigate relationships consciously. You begin to recognize which interactions bring growth, support, and alignment, and which require reflection, boundaries, or transformation. Conflict is no longer merely frustrating, it becomes instructive. Connection becomes deeper, more meaningful, and more aligned with your purpose. The energy of your birth date acts as a lens through which relationships can be understood, harmonized, and optimized. Your birth date also illuminates your true life purpose. Purpose is not merely a career, a title, or societal achievement. It is the alignment of your mind, heart, and spirit with your natural energies. Each person has a unique contribution to make, an area where effort is most effective and fulfillment is most profound. Some are called to create, inspire, teach, or heal. Others are drawn to innovation, leadership, strategy, or vision. Most wander through life chasing external approval or imitation, never discovering the path that resonates with their true self. Studying your birth date illuminates this path, revealing where you are most naturally aligned, where your energy resonates, and where your presence can create maximum impact. Purpose is the harmony of being and action, of potential and expression. The study of numbers, cycles, and vibrations embedded in your birth date, often referred to as numerology, provides an additional layer of insight. Numbers carry frequencies that influence thought, behavior, emotion, and decision-making. They reveal patterns in relationships, challenges, timing, and opportunity. These numbers are not deterministic. They do not eliminate free will. Instead, they provide guidance, illuminating tendencies, potential, and the natural direction of growth. Ignoring these energies is like wandering a forest blindfolded. Awareness of them allows navigation with clarity and precision. Through conscious alignment, numbers act as signposts along the journey of life, meditation, and reflection. Deepen understanding. Knowledge alone is insufficient. One must internalize and embody insight. By quieting the mind and attuning to the subtle energies within, you perceive patterns that are otherwise obscured by distraction and the noise of life. Meditation allows the energy of your birth date to become conscious guidance. Insight emerges. Which challenges serve your growth, which gifts are dormant and waiting to be expressed, and which cycles require patience and timing. Reflection transforms knowledge into living wisdom, awareness into intentional action, and potential into mastery. Life purpose, revealed through your birth date, is holistic. It encompasses not only career or achievement, but alignment of mind, body, and spirit. Fulfillment arises from acting in resonance with your innate energies. Misalignment creates struggle, frustration, and wasted potential. When you align with the blueprint of your birth, effort becomes efficient, obstacles become instructive, and life becomes an expression of mastery. The energy embedded in your birth date is a silent guide, helping you navigate life with clarity, purpose, and intentionality. In conclusion, the moment of your birth carries profound significance. It reveals your innate tendencies, strengths, challenges, cycles, relationships, and ultimate purpose. Most people move through life unaware of these energies, reacting to circumstance and external expectations. Those who study and contemplate their birth date gain insight into themselves and their potential. They learn to act intentionally, embrace challenges as teachers, align effort with natural cycles, and navigate relationships with understanding. Life becomes a deliberate, harmonious, and purposeful journey. To live in alignment with your birth energy is to awaken to your potential, recognize the patterns that guide growth, and act with clarity, intention, and mastery. It is to understand that life is not random, and that every talent, challenge, and connection is part of a purposeful blueprint designed uniquely for you. Awareness of this energy is a key, unlocking self-knowledge, conscious action, and a life fully aligned with the extraordinary potential that began at the moment of your birth. Most people walk through life unaware of the subtle energies that influence every choice, every decision, and every moment of their existence. They move reactively, guided by circumstance, habit, or external expectation, never pausing to consider the deeper patterns that shape their path. Yet, the moment of birth, the exact day, month, and year, carries profound significance. In that moment, the universe imprints an energy pattern onto your being, a silent blueprint of potential, challenges, and purpose. Understanding this blueprint is to see life through the eyes of insight, to recognize the currents of destiny, and to navigate existence with intention, clarity, and alignment. The first revelation is that your birth date reveals your natural tendencies. From birth, the energy present in the cosmos interacts with your being, influencing your instincts, emotions, and behavior. Some are naturally drawn to leadership, vision, and action. Others are nurturers, healers, or creators, sensitive to the needs and subtleties of the world around them. Many are analytical, reflective, or strategic, able to see patterns and possibilities invisible to the untrained mind. Most people spend decades unaware of these natural tendencies, attempting to conform to societal expectations that conflict with their inner design. The energy of your birth date serves as a mirror, reflecting your authentic self, highlighting the areas where alignment allows effort to flow effortlessly and results to manifest naturally. Your birth date also illuminates strengths and talents. Every number carries vibration, every alignment carries resonance, and together they create a unique blueprint of potential. Some possess innate courage, determination, and leadership. Others have heightened intuition, creativity, or empathy. Still others carry discipline, strategy, and the ability to endure. Most people discover their talents through trial, error, and experience, often long after their potential could have been fully realized. The study of your birth date accelerates this recognition. It allows you to identify and cultivate your natural gifts, channeling them into purposeful action. Strength aligned with natural energy transforms ordinary effort into mastery, while ignoring it results in struggle and wasted potential. Equally important is understanding life challenges encoded in your birth energy. Every strength carries with it a lesson, a polarity, a test. Some are tests of patience, persistence, or emotional balance. Others demand courage, resilience, or mastery over fear. Most people face recurring obstacles without understanding their purpose, interpreting them as misfortune or bad luck. Yet these challenges are signposts, guiding you toward growth, refinement, and alignment with your true path. Awareness of these lessons allows you to approach adversity consciously, transforming struggle into insight and frustration into wisdom. Life is not random, it is patterned, and understanding these patterns gives you the power to navigate with intention. Your birth date also illuminates cycles and timing. Life unfolds according to rhythm, seasons, and energy. There are periods of growth, opportunities for action, moments for reflection, and seasons for preparation. Ignoring these natural cycles often leads to wasted energy, missed opportunities, and frustration. Awareness of the timing encoded in your birth date allows you to act when energy is aligned, to wait when conditions are unfavorable, and to prepare during periods of gestation. Timing multiplies the effect of effort, transforming ordinary actions into extraordinary outcomes. The awareness of rhythm, derived from your birth date, allows you to move in harmony with the flow of life rather than struggle against it. Relationships are deeply influenced by the energies present in your birth date. Some connections will naturally resonate, producing understanding, harmony, and mutual growth. Others bring friction, lessons, and opportunities for transformation. Most people navigate relationships reactively, unaware of the subtle energies at play. Studying your birth date illuminates these patterns, allowing conscious engagement with others. Conflict becomes an instrument for learning, and connection deepens into meaningful alignment. The energies of birth guide the formation of relationships that support purpose, growth, and fulfillment, transforming ordinary interactions into purposeful, conscious engagement. Your life purpose, revealed through your birth date, is the alignment of mind, body, and spirit with your authentic energy. Purpose is not defined by societal expectation, title, or achievement. It is the resonance of your being with the universe, expressed through action, creativity, connection, and contribution. Some are called to create, inspire, or lead. Others are drawn to heal, counsel, or innovate. Most people wander, seeking approval or imitation, disconnected from the path that aligns with their energy. Understanding your birth date illuminates where your energy naturally flows, where your efforts are most effective, and where fulfillment can be found. Purpose is alignment, the harmony between who you are and how you act in the world. Numerology, the study of the numbers and vibrations in your birth date, provides deep insight into life purpose, tendencies, and opportunity. Each number carries a frequency influencing personality, thought, emotion, and decision-making. These frequencies reveal patterns that guide choices, illuminate strengths, and highlight challenges. They do not dictate free will, rather they serve as a roadmap. Ignoring this information is like navigating a forest blindfolded. Awareness provides direction, allowing you to act with clarity, confidence, and intention. Numbers become tools of understanding, guiding conscious action, and aligning your efforts with your authentic blueprint. Meditation and self-reflection deepen this understanding. Knowledge alone is insufficient. By quieting the mind and tuning into subtle energy, you perceive the patterns that otherwise remain hidden in distraction and noise. Meditation allows the energy of your birth date to become conscious guidance, revealing lessons, opportunities, and the flow of alignment. Insight emerges. Which challenges are invitations to grow, which talents are dormant and waiting expression, and which cycles of life are ripe for action. Reflection transforms understanding into wisdom, awareness into intentional action, and latent potential into mastery. Living aligned with the energy of your birth date transforms life. Effort becomes efficient, struggle becomes growth, and action resonates with meaning. Misalignment produces fatigue, frustration, and repeated mistakes. Alignment, however, allows your natural energy to guide every step, enhancing focus, clarity, and purpose. Life ceases to be a series of random events. It becomes a deliberate journey. Each challenge, opportunity, and connection aligns with your blueprint, creating a path that is deeply fulfilling and uniquely yours. In conclusion, Your birth date is far more than a number. It is a reflection of your essence. It illuminates tendencies, strengths, challenges, cycles, relationships, and purpose. Most people navigate life blindly, unaware of the energies that influence their journey. Those who study and contemplate their birth date gain insight into themselves, their potential, and their authentic path. They learn to act intentionally, embrace challenges as teachers, align effort with cycles of energy, and navigate relationships consciously. Life becomes purposeful, harmonious, and profoundly meaningful. To live fully aligned with your birth date is to awaken to your own potential, to understand the patterns guiding your growth, and to act with clarity, intention, and mastery. Every talent, challenge, and opportunity is part of a deliberate design, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your authentic life purpose. Awareness of this energy is not merely knowledge, it is empowerment. It unlocks the door to self-understanding, conscious living, and a life fully aligned with the extraordinary potential present from the very moment of your birth. Most people move through life as if it were a series of random events. They wake, work, interact, and sleep, repeating cycles without pause, reflection, or awareness of the greater forces at play. They react to circumstance, desire, and expectation, never asking the question that matters most: why am I here? What is my purpose? And yet, the moment of your birth, the precise day, month, and year, carries within it a blueprint of your existence. Hidden within the numbers, cycles, and vibrations of that moment is a map of your potential, your challenges, and the path of your true purpose. To understand this blueprint is to awaken to life in a way that few ever do, to move with insight, clarity, and alignment, rather than struggle blindly against invisible currents. The first revelation is that your birth date encodes your natural energy. From the moment of birth, you are influenced by cosmic forces that shape your mind, body, and spirit. These energies dictate tendencies, instincts, and inclinations. Some are born to lead, inspire, and influence. Others are gifted with empathy, creativity, and healing abilities. Some possess analytical minds, strategic insight, or the endurance to face repeated trials. Most people attempt to live in opposition to these natural tendencies, pursuing paths dictated by expectation rather than alignment. The result is struggle, frustration, and unfulfilled potential. Awareness of the energy encoded in your birth date allows you to act in harmony with your nature, transforming effort into flow and struggle into growth. Your birth date also illuminates your inherent strengths and gifts. Every number, every alignment carries vibration. Together, they form a blueprint of your natural talents. Some are naturally courageous, determined, and capable of leading others. Others possess deep intuition, empathy, and creativity. Still others carry patience, discipline, and strategic insight. These gifts may remain dormant if unrecognized or unrefined. Many people spend decades discovering them by accident, often too late to maximize their potential. Studying your birth date accelerates this recognition, allowing you to cultivate strengths consciously, deploy them intentionally, and align your life with areas where effort is most effective. And fulfilling strength, when aligned with purpose, transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement. Equally important are the challenges woven into your birth date. Every strength carries a polarity, every gift a lesson. Some challenges are tests of patience, emotional mastery, or resilience. Others demand courage, integrity, or self-awareness. Most people encounter recurring difficulties without understanding their purpose, interpreting them as misfortune or random chance. Yet these challenges are signposts guiding you toward growth, alignment, and mastery. Awareness of these lessons allows you to face adversity consciously, transforming struggle into insight, frustration into wisdom, and obstacles into opportunities. Life is not chaos, it is patterned, and your birth date provides the key to recognizing these patterns. The energy of your birth date also illuminates life cycles and timing. Life flows in rhythms, seasons, and natural patterns. There are moments of preparation, periods of growth, seasons of opportunity, and times for reflection. Ignoring these cycles often leads to wasted energy, missed opportunities, and frustration. Those who understand the timing embedded in their birth date know when to act, when to rest, and when to prepare. Timing magnifies the impact of effort, allowing small strategic actions to produce significant outcomes. Awareness of rhythm transforms life from struggle into effortless alignment, turning ordinary movement into extraordinary progress. Relationships, too, are profoundly influenced by your birth energy. Certain people will naturally resonate with your energy, fostering harmony, understanding, and collaboration. Others may bring tension, lessons, or growth through friction. Most people navigate relationships reactively, unaware of the subtle energies at play. Understanding the patterns revealed by your birth date allows conscious engagement. Conflict becomes instructive, connection becomes deeper, and relationships align with your purpose. The energies encoded in your birth date serve as a guide, helping you recognize which interactions support your path and which challenge you to evolve. Your life purpose revealed through your birth date is the alignment of mind, body, and spirit with your authentic energy. Purpose is not defined by social expectation, wealth, or achievement. It is the resonance of your being with the world around you. Some are called to create, teach, or inspire. Others are drawn to heal, guide, or innovate. Most people chase external approval, comparison, or imitation, unaware of the path that aligns with their unique blueprint. By studying your birth date, you discover where your energy naturally flows, where effort is most effective, and where fulfillment is most profound. Purpose is alignment, the harmony between your innate energy and the life you create. Numerology, the study of the numbers in your birth date, provides profound insight into your personality, tendencies, and destiny. Each number carries a specific frequency, influencing thought, behavior, and emotion. These numbers are not deterministic. They do not remove free will. Instead, they illuminate patterns, reveal potential, and guide conscious action. Ignoring them is like wandering a forest blindfolded. Awareness allows navigation with clarity and precision, transforming life into a path of intentionality rather than random chance. Numbers become tools, helping you recognize opportunities, anticipate challenges, and align with your true purpose. Meditation and reflection deepen understanding. Knowledge alone is insufficient. You must internalize and embody insight. By quieting the mind and tuning into subtle energies, you perceive patterns otherwise hidden by distraction and chaos. Meditation allows the energy of your birth date to become conscious guidance. Insight emerges, which challenges our teachers, which talents are dormant and waiting expression, and which cycles of life are aligned for action. Reflection transforms understanding into wisdom, awareness into deliberate action, and potential into mastery. Living in alignment with your birth date transforms life completely. Effort becomes efficient, struggle becomes instructive, and your actions resonate with meaning. Misalignment produces frustration, fatigue, and repeated mistakes. Alignment allows energy to flow naturally, enhancing focus, clarity, and fulfillment. Life ceases to feel random. It becomes deliberate. Every challenge, opportunity, and relationship aligns with your blueprint, creating a path that is both meaningful and uniquely yours. In conclusion, your birth date is far more than a number on a calendar. It is a reflection of your essence, illuminating your tendencies, strengths, challenges, cycles, relationships, and purpose. Most people navigate life blindly, reacting to circumstance and expectation. Those who study and contemplate their birth date gain insight into themselves and their potential. They learn to act intentionally, embrace challenges as teachers, align effort with cycles of energy, and navigate relationships consciously. Life becomes purposeful, harmonious, and deeply fulfilling. To live fully aligned with your birth date is to awaken to your potential, recognize the patterns guiding your growth, and act with clarity, intention, and mastery. Every talent, challenge, and connection is part of a deliberate design guiding you toward the fulfillment of your authentic life purpose. Awareness of this energy is not merely knowledge, it is empowerment. It unlocks the door to self-understanding, conscious living, and a life fully aligned with the extraordinary potential that began at the very moment of your birth. Those who embrace this awareness step into the world with confidence and clarity. They navigate challenge without fear, pursue opportunity with precision, and express their gifts with authenticity. They recognize that life is not a series of random events, but a carefully woven tapestry, and that every experience, every relationship, and every challenge is designed to guide them toward fulfillment. To understand the hidden language of your birth date is to awaken to the truth of who you are, and to live a life that is conscious, purposeful, and extraordinary.